How to become a successful freelancer in South Africa. Let's go. So I thought I'd start off this video by quickly explaining what a freelancer is. A freelancer is basically someone with no long-term commitments to an employer, and they go about advertising themselves for a particular set of skills that businesses or individuals are interested in. Cool, now that we got that out the way, let's get into how to become a successful freelancer in South Africa. So I've broken this down into a couple of steps in order to become a successful freelancer. Let's quickly go over them. So step number one would obviously be that you would need a skill to sell to freelance, believe it or not. So I'm going to go over a few profitable freelance skills that are very sought after in South Africa. These would include SEO, search engine optimization, 3D animation, web design, coding, photography, and copywriting. Copywriting is actually a very big one these days. And not to leave out, probably the most powerful one and the one that I've started to immerse myself in recently, social media marketing. Step number two would be to start building a portfolio. Now, when I say portfolio, I mean pieces of work. If you're a coder, developer, it would be small applications online or programs you've built that will help make your potential target markets life easier. If you're a search engine optimization expert, you'd want to have records of the rankings of the websites you've done. 3D, you would want to have awesome pictures and animations in order to go out and actually start marketing yourself. So one of the ways in which to start building a portfolio quickly as a freelancer in South Africa would be to start doing work for free. Oh no, the dreaded F word. I know, the dreaded F word, but we've all got to start somewhere, right? The free work in the beginning will eventually turn into paying customers. You just got to keep sight of the long game here. Step number three, once you have your portfolio, you want to start building case studies around your portfolio. What do I mean by that? All right, so for the example of social media marketing, my portfolio would include potentially graphics or ads that I've run, and then the case studies would be how I applied those ads in order to get results for a company. For instance, if I ran a social media marketing campaign for a computer company and I managed to get 400 emails and 200 sales, it would be wise of me to start documenting those statistics and then using that to actually market it to another agency. So after you've built out your portfolio and you have a few really good case studies, it is time to get into step number four, which is to define your pricing and packages. Now, as someone that's been freelancing a while, this is something I really struggled with in the beginning, and it came down to a lot of mindset and self-value, essentially. How much time am I willing to give this person in exchange for a monetary amount? This is something you would have to sit with. I would recommend for this step having an entry package or pricing, a middle, and then a very high-end one. And you always want to sell your customers in on the low to middle, and then once you've provided results through that, move them through to the high tiers. This is a very effective freelancing strategy, and it has served me quite well. So we have our skill, we have our portfolio, we have our case study, we have our prices and packages, and now where's the work coming from? Well, if you didn't manage to pick up a few of your free clients and turn them into paid clients, it is time now to start marketing yourself. This is something I could talk hours about, but I'm just going to quickly give you a few golden pointers on how to really get those customers flying through the door. Aspect number one in marketing yourself as a freelancer would be to start networking. Networking with other freelancers, talking to them. For example, let's say you're a search engine optimization expert. You would want to start networking with web design freelancers and start bouncing deals off each other. For instance, my skills and particular expertise would not lie in web design. I would outsource that to another freelancer in the same way that freelancer would outsource it to you. Step number two would be doing cold outreach to businesses. picking up the dreaded phone to do a cold call, or emailing. Reaching out to them and saying, hey, I have something that can provide you with value. And if you're willing to part with a bit of money, I'm willing to show you what I could do for your business. The key here is to always keep the business owners in mind with regards to how it will benefit them. It has nothing to do. Step number 3 would be to start putting out content and to become a guru in your chosen field of expertise. This is something that I've started doing. I used to do a bit more of it. It's just to start actually helping people online. Once you start helping people online, you start being regarded as an expert in the field and an influencer. Once that's done, people will start looking to you and contacting you all for problems or advice that your expertise is able to solve. All right, so we have got a skill, we have built a portfolio, we have our case studies, we are doing outreach, and we are networking with freelancers. And now we have a few clients, or we have people that are interested. That leads me on to our last step, which is closing the deal. This is probably something that purely comes with experience, and no guru is going to be able to teach you how to do it. And that is meeting up with the agent, with the business owners or people, and actually selling yourself on what it is you do and how it is you are able to better their online presence or whatever aspect you're going for. When closing deals, my only bit of advice would be that no one cares about you. You need to provide value for your clients. At the end of the day, once you have value for your clients, you will be unstoppable, because those clients will start speaking to each other and start referring you, and you will have to do no more outreach. You will just have a constant pipeline of people coming in asking for your services. All right, cool. So thanks, guys. That's all I have for you today. Please give me a like and subscribe below if you found some value in this. I'm going to be dropping a whole bunch more online content with regards to drop shipping, real estate, marketing, money, things that I'm learning going forward.